were the first around to see it. Columbus told us later this year, Blue Origin's new Glen rocket will carry the Mark I into space to descend to the South Pole of the moon.
The reason for that is there's ice.
Yes.
So we can take that ice.
Good evening, all. Hello, mes beautés, my lovelies. How are you? It's AJ from Andrew James Photography.
That's right.
And then we got co-host tonight is Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob.
We'll see if Mark.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, no. We'll just see if Mark comes back, gets on. I spoke with Denis Fortier and Melena.
Okay.
This afternoon, for those of you who might have followed me on Instagram, I did a couple live film development sessions. Again, I'm gonna reach out to everybody. I'm still lacking 15 followers on my Instagram.
He will be counting the seconds.
I can't hear you no more, Andrew.
The sooner that I can. Hello.
I lost the sound, yeah. Okay, now you're back. Okay.
I'm back. Okay. Justement, I had the I need 1,000 followers on the andrew.james.photography feed so that I could continue doing my live development and film darkroom sessions directly on that particular feed, being that's my photography. I've got all kinds of photos I have to add. Uncle Bob, you've been gone for a few weeks.
That's right. I went to the Caribbean and I went by plane, got on a boat, so did a few islands, around.
Yeah.
Took 600 pictures, so
600 pictures over 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Usually I take 100 pictures a day, so that would have been 1,000 some pictures.
Yeah.
This time I was some of the places I've already been to, so I didn't repeat the same pictures that I took 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Unless it was something very interesting.
And how was it photographically?
And photographically, it was pretty good. There were a lot of there were a few new things to photograph and different angles to take.
Okay.
I did visit 3 islands that I'd never been on, so that's where I did mainly the new photography.
Nice.
And I'm a people person, so I photographed a lot of people. And I went up to them and says, "Can I take your picture?"
And what was it like?
This time, everybody said yes.
Oh, nice.
Everybody said, and they all got like, oh yeah, sure.
What did you bring up with you equipment-wise?
No, I just brought a Nikon ZF, and I compete with the guys on the boat. They were all shooting with a Nikon D7500.
Okay.
And they were all jealous of my camera.
Were they now?
They were all jealous of my camera, and they said, this is the camera that they furnish us.
Oh, so, these were photographers hired by the boat.
Yeah, because on the boat they take pictures of you walking around, of you eating, of you at the pool, all kinds of stuff. And then naturally, if you want to buy them, you can buy the pictures. If not, but their packages are very expensive. Like
oh, really?
$130, $140 for 10 pictures, 12 pictures.
Really?
Are
they print?
Yeah, they'll print them for you if you want. They'll give you a digital version. Digital version's a little less, but not that much less.
Okay.
And they're standard. I spoke with a couple of the photographers. They have been trained by Carnival a certain way.
Okay.
Your poses are, pre.
So it's not candid stuff.
It's not candid stuff. No, they always ask. They always, take you either with beautiful backgrounds. They have beautiful backgrounds. They have, sea backgrounds, boat backgrounds, all kinds of stuff like that.
Okay.
Well-dressed backgrounds because there's Captain's Night. But they're all poses that Carnival or we were on the Royal Caribbean this time teaches them.
Okay.
And they only can use like up to 3 f-stops back or higher or lower, stuff like that. It's all prefixed, like,
Really?
Yeah, they have good lighting though. They have good lighting. They have beautiful flash setups, and you know, automatic eyes on the flash and everything. You know,
So what is it? Is it on camera flash or is it studio flash?
it's studio flash mainly,
Okay,
and there's, you know, the little eye on the camera to,
right.
to set off the other flashes. But I
Okay.
mean, they can't part from what Carnival or Royal tells them. In other words, the guy can't, if the guy's a real artist.
Who's the photographer? Carnival or the
photographer-
photographer himself?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I met some photographers that
Yeah.
were very passionate about doing photography. And I met some that it was just a job, and they learned it from the ships, you know.
Right.
You know, so they didn't really, they just did the job. You know, they
Okay.
look through the finder. Your shot is supposed to be the person centered, or two people are centered. They got these certain poses, you know, up and down,
Wow.
your arms this way, that way. And
Okay.
all the rest, the light is set up. So they just have to click, take the picture, and that's it. There are a few of them that are really people who love photography and they would like to do more. But
Okay.
they says, you know, they're restrained by the company saying you got to follow these images, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I had some long talks with some of the photographers that were passionate,
Yeah.
you know. But they always,
it-
it's interesting, you know.
It sounds a little bit like like me at the shop now, you know, and the fact that, you know, everything it revolves around marketing.
Yeah, well,
we're-
that's basically it. Yeah.
We're getting new uniforms, personally, which makes us look more like, you know, soccer players than anything else, because now we're going to be sporting a polo, and you know, you have the logo, the company logo on one side, and normally you'd put your nameplate on the other, but apparently now they want us to put the nameplate over the logo. It's, you know,
Well, but they
we're
all
walking
had,
around like this all the time, trying to, you know.
yeah. Well, they had, they all have their nameplates, and you know, marked, you know, Joe Blow photographer, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And you know, there, even when you get off the ship, as you get off and you get on the docks,
Yeah.
they have setups there with, you know, wheels to you know, as if you're driving the ship, and the ship name and all this stuff here. And you know, they're all set up
Puis,
for that, you know.
ça-tu vendu? Did it, you know, did they have a lot of clientele, or?
Well, I didn't buy any. They took a few pictures of us, but I
Yeah.
didn't buy any. They were just, you know, standard pictures that I could have taken with my phone, basically, you know.
I hear you.
No. But I mean, for the ones who are passionate about it, they're doing a job that they love.
Yeah.
But like they said, we have no artistry that we're allowed to put in it ourselves, you know.
Right.
So it's like you said, it's a marketing thing, and you know, a couple of should look this way, a couple should, you know.
It's amazing how much photography has become a branded, a branded, not for the artistic photographer, but oh, hold on me. Okay, sorry, I just got a message from Milena. She's eating right now. She said she's going to try to join us after she finishes eating.
Ah, good. Long time no see.
No worries. Join us when you can. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I find it myself, you know, working in you know, in the retail domain, specifically for photography and stuff like that. And you know, Instagram and on my Facebook, and I tend to be very haphazard and on the fly, off the cuff, which is that's who and what I am. But I mean, I don't fall into.
Well, I personally would find it hard to follow a set
Yes,
standard like that, you know. I would find
absolutely.
it hard because I like, you know, like even when I ask the people to take their pictures, some are vendors, some are waitresses, or
Right.
you know, stuff like that, and they say, you know, you mind if I take your picture or something?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I try to make it, I try to tell the story
Exactly.
that they're working in this or that, or I show a bit of their place, you know. Some of them are owners of little boutiques or stuff like that, you know. And I'm trying to tell the story, and I would be hard to not to, you know, get the
Yeah.
the humane part of it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Photography is so much more than just, you know, snapping that sharp, crisp, bright, frozen image.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
I mean, artistically, even in my classes, I tend to describe photography as the capturing of light through the passage of time,
Mhm.
rather than just say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I did meet a nice person on board that photographs everything with her cell
Cell
phone.
phone, yeah.
Yeah, and she's very good. She showed me some pictures. It was very good.
Okay.
But now she maybe wants to buy a film camera.
Right.
So I naturally talked to her for about an hour and a half.
Did you bring any film up with you?
No, I didn't. I went light this time. I didn't even bring extra lenses or anything else like that. I just brought a camera, a flash, a small tripod, just
Okay.
in case I needed it. And that's it. You know, I was only there for 12 days. So
Which lens did you bring?
I brought the 24-120,
Okay.
and which is, you know, a general can do mostly everything with it, you know.
Right.
And but usually I bring the 70-300,
Okay.
and when I want to take the animals and stuff like that are
Right.
on the ocean or on the thing. But this time I didn't bring it.
And how about the don't you still have, do you have the 40 now? The 40 f2?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I left it at home this time.
Okay.
But I do usually bring it with me, but I left it at home this time.
I know the gang at the club missed you.
Yeah. I heard you did a show in Mascouche.
I did a demonstration, film development demo on in Mascouche, exactly. Fab was there, Mark was there. Mark showed up.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, Mark, Gears and Cameras, Montreal photo walk in the metro.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was the day after you left, or the day you left. I forget.
Could be, yeah. Could be. I left on a Thursday.
On Thursday?
No, I left on a Wednesday. Sorry, I left on a Wednesday.
Okay. And he seemed to enjoy it.
Good. Yeah.
Evidently, I was kind of moving around and the actual our founder was in Vietnam.
Oh,
So
wow.
he gave really to one of the members.
Yeah.
She did a fantastic job. We walked about underground. I think we walked just a little over 5 kilometers, 5.5 kilometers.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
We did from we started at Place d'Armes
Mhm.
and went all the way down to the Eaton Center. And walk maybe 10, no, less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right there at the Eaton Center. But it was chilly outside. It was definitely chilly outside.
For sure, for sure.
I was sporting a I have the it's a Kodak Snapic A1,
Okay.
which is a
Half
it's a
frame.
film point and shoot camera.
Okay.
It's Kodak's latest model. It's got an electronic or not electronic, but an electric winder on it.
Okay.
It has a 3-element glass lens. So and that's exactly one of the films that I developed today, because I finished it last weekend, and whatchamacallit, I used a Kentmere 400
Mhm.
black and white, and now I loaded it this week with a Kodak Gold 200 just to see for the next roll of film what the colors are going to come out like on with that lens.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like, where is it? It looks a little bit like this one here, the
Yeah. The Kodak.
H35,
Yeah.
but it's thinner.
Mhm.
It actually has a zone focusing, so you have from it's 5 feet to infinity, and the portrait is somewhere between, I think it's 6 inches or 8 inches and 5 feet. So it does have a manual focus. It has a 4-mode flash.
Yeah.
It's an interesting little camera. It's small. It's nice and tiny. And like I said, I shot through the.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Right now I got a HP5 inside a Minolta SRT 101,
Okay.
and I haven't finished it yet, but I shot a few winter scenes with it, and I'll be developing it probably next week if everything goes good.
Yeah.
And that's all I've done film wise because I have some chemicals mixed. Hopefully they're still good after my vacation there, but you know.
Well, you've only been gone a couple of weeks.
No, I know, but I did it like a month before. I mixed them like a month before.
Yeah,
But
they should-
I
they-
think
they
they should be still good because
should still be
we're in a
good.
cool
Usually-
place.
I think the dilution's good for about 3 or 4 months at least.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. So I should be okay with that. But I want to shoot this week. I'm going to be shooting more film because I want to. I did buy I did buy digital stuff for now, and you know.
Right. Have you gone through your photos from the vacation yet?
And well, I just transferred them. I didn't. I looked at them fast, but I didn't
Yeah.
pick them out yet. You know, because I had another
Okay.
little job that I had
I
to
still-
do. I had a job of photographing. I think I told you perfume bottles. Did I tell you that?
Yes. How'd that go?
It went very good. Actually, there were 40 products to film to shoot.
Okay.
And I shot them twice because you wanted one set without the box and one set with the box.
Okay.
So it was a nice little project. I enjoyed it. I set up my lighting in my little studio there,
Right,
just
right.
for just just to concentrate on that,
Yeah.
and it came pretty good.
Oh, good. Great.
Yeah. So that's one of the projects I did, and the other project I did was my granddaughter asked me to, at one of our projects at school, she had to make a family tree.
Okay.
She made the tree, and she wanted the pictures of everybody who had to be in the tree. So
Right.
I picked out her pictures for her, and I made her. I printed them for her, and so she's got to fix it in her tree there now. So we'll see.
Did you use the tree that's right behind you?
No, unfortunately, no. That one there, no, that one
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's the only picture here that I didn't take.
Oh, that's the one that one you didn't take. Okay.
That's the only one I didn't take. That came from Nicholas's house. We
Oh,
had
wow.
for him when he
Okay.
moved into his house, and when he moved here, well, he brought the picture with him. It's a nice picture, though.
It's a beautiful picture. Is that my sister there? Is that
Yeah,
Jen?
that's your sister. Yeah, that's your sister.
Right, yeah, right over the printer. My
8 years
God.
old. Yeah, 8, 9 years old.
Beautiful shot.
And
there.
I was testing my backlighting skills,
Okay.
and
Mhm.
so I put the backlight through her hair, and
Okay. Today I'll show you. I used a different developing tank that I normally use
Yeah.
rather than the Patterson. Hold on.
So he wasn't very good with
Set this out.
He made a handmade tin wall, and he
Oh.
put the paper in the wall. So when he's working during the day,
There we go.
be destroyed by.
I set.
And then every night, when he would come.
Hold on. Okay, I got it.
The other thing I did was I bought a little flash,
Share.
pocket flash.
The fragility of freedom, the power of freedom.
Oh, which one did you get?
Hold on, I'll go get it.
Okay. I'm gonna share this one real quick. Ellie, there we go. So this is called the lab box. It's for 2 formats. You have exactly right here, like you see here, you have the 35mm film cartridges, and evidently here you have the 120.
Oh, yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Okay, and basically this is the wet tank over here. So
Okay.
actually, the 35mm between these 2 little rods here, under this groove, there's a button that you push up, and a stainless steel blade comes up and snips off the film so that you can put the film all the way into the developing tank.
Okay.
And this side, these two modules here are always constantly dry. And then this one over here, this slot, you see the slot here on the back?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we do is we pass the backing paper through there.
Okay.
So you pull the backing paper until you reach the film itself. That's usually taped to the backing paper.
Yeah, yeah.
And at which point the film has entered. There's this chamber over here that's light tight.
Mm-hmm.
So we do is we turn it counterclockwise to the mark over here. Tell to reopen, undo the masking tape, and pull the rest of the leader out.
Okay.
And then we there's probably about, I'd say, close to an easy less than an inch, probably about maybe 3/4 of an inch to half an inch of the film sticking out, which we'll use over here. There's a clamp that clamps into the film with teeth, grabs the film. And on the 120 side, these two pieces over here, the guide, are expanded to the maximum
Width, yeah, to the width of the.
And what it does is it literally bends the film so that the film can reach inside the grooves of each of the spools.
Okay, okay.
Let's see if there's something. Is there another one? So these are the individual pieces.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is the 35mm spool, and this is the 120 spool.
Okay.
How much
do they sell a box like that?
Sorry?
How much do they sell a box like that?
Well, I have the full kit, which I bought about, it must be at least 5 years ago, and I was going for, if I'm not mistaken, about $260.
Okay.
You know who developed it?
No.
This is manufactured in Rome.
In Rome, oh, the Italian.
Yeah, it's Italian.
Hey, wow.
Yeah. It's really, and you have the nice thing about it too is that either you have at maximum capacity, it takes 490 milliliters.
Okay.
Whether you're doing 35 or you're doing 120.
Okay.
But if you don't mind doing if you don't mind doing a constant agitation with the either with the dial here, or I have the crank, which is over here. So this crank, I use the crank over here. So you just, with constant rotation, which takes out we usually subtract 15% on the development time.
Okay.
You just need 300.
So you use less. You use less chemical and you use less time.
And at 300 milliliters, it's just above the dial here.
Yeah.
And evidently at 490, it's about I'd say it's about probably up to here.
Okay.
I mean, it's a great. It takes a little getting used to for the 120 specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. But other than that, it's a really great, and you don't need a bag, you don't need a tent, you don't need a dark bathroom or anything like that.
Yeah, it goes directly into it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's daylit and it works out really well.
Oh, that's good.
I was impressed that I did scrap one of the 120 rolls, but that was just me being I think too erratic.
Yeah. Well, for sure, there's a learning curve anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the flash.
Show me your flash. Oh yeah, I know that company.
Yeah,
and it has an LED on it too.
Yes, it's because you have an LED that shoots straight.
Yeah.
You have the head that you can
right,
up and down and all that stuff there, and it's because what I like about it is that it's small. And the only thing is there's no TTL on it, but it's with a digital camera, it's pretty easy to figure out because, you take a shot and just see what strength you need. And
right.
Yeah, because it breaks it down into 4. See, it's not very big at all. Look how small it is. It's very small.
I think I'm freezing
it.
Oh my God, that's really tiny.
And and when you start it, you have these 4 buttons in the back that it's 1/4 strength, 1/2 strength, 1/3 strength, and one-on-one, so that gives
Okay.
you the strength. And then you have the you can change the mode and say I want to keep the light on. Right now it's on.
Right.
Hold on. It's not charged. Okay, I have to charge it.
Is it that's what I
yeah,
wanted to ask
yeah.
you. Is it rechargeable?
Yeah, it's a rechargeable thing.
Okay.
And see, right now it's on 1/4 strength, you know.
Right.
But you can move that around, and you see it.
Okay.
I don't know if you see it. Well, no, right now the flash isn't flashing because it's not. I'll make it flash. No, yeah, it
Yeah,
can.
there it is.
Yeah.
I just saw it. Yeah.
So you know, it's a nice little. What I liked about it is to bring on the ship was very small.
Okay.
Put in my pocket, you know.
Right.
So it's not.
yeah.
It was very nice. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and it does the job. You know.
Good.
I mean, it's good for maybe up to 20 feet. After that, you know, it's not a big flash, but you know.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is that by having the LED, well, at least if you're bouncing, you get a bit of light direct, and you get a bit of light not direct. You know?
Right. Right.
So that's a nice thing about it, you know. But no, it's fun.
Good.
So and I did that. The other thing I did some time exposures
Okay.
on the boat. But I mean, they didn't all come out the way I wanted, but not too bad.
You did
know.
long exposure on the boat.
Yeah, well, because I like to see the waves.
Okay.
I like to see the waves moving, you know.
Yeah.
But it didn't come exactly the way I wanted it to come. But you know,
The boat was moving too much, or
well, it's because where my cabin wasn't placed where I should have been. I would have liked to be placed in different places. I tried it. It didn't. Let's put it this way. It didn't meet my expectation. You know.
all right. Okay.
So you know, I ended up just doing I scrapped them and I took other shots.
Right. No, I can't wait to see him. That's for sure. When next time when we get together,
Yeah.
we got to go for a smoked meat.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. We'll get together and things, and we're gonna one day I have to come to
Avec camera.
the camera, you know.
Of course. I've got to see what the next event is going to be too. I don't know when the next event is actually. Hold on. It's avec camera. Avec camera. I think it's .com.
We have no idea what they are.
Yes.
Do we know what is safe to eat? There is no way for any American to know
Événement.
if a product is safe, if it is ultra processed.
Here we go.
Did I show you
Show me.
Processed or behind. This corn syrup, maltodextrin, unless the companies can prove they're safe.
Oh, you got the the waste level viewfinder.
that's right.
Congratulations.
And they convert into a whole.
That one, hold on. This was Photo Walk, but that one was in Quebec, I think. No? I think I missed it. Damn it. I think it was today.
Uh-huh.
Shit. I thought the 15th was supposed to be BNC in Quebec City. Because now we have a chapter in Quebec City. Oh, I missed it. Damn it. Damn. Ah, I should have checked the website. But now you can check it. It's they built a website called Bière et Camera, plural, .com.
Listed in plain sight on the backs of packaged food.
So this is my newest collecting.
Nice. Which one is that? That's an Nikon F.
It's a Nikon F.
Yeah.
Now I have
How many F?
Nikon Fs.
Ah, yeah, F.
I have 6 of them.
Oh, deal.
3 with FTN heads,
Okay.
2 with prism heads, and 1 with this head.
Okay.
So, and really the camera is a 1971,
Okay.
and it's in mint condition.
Nice. Beautiful. But that's an F, original.
An F original.
Okay. It's not the FT.
Just like this, actually,
Yeah, okay, that's it.
which is another mint condition camera.
And you have the one with the bigger head too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
That's the one. That's it. That's the one.
Yeah, this is the FTN head.
The FTN.
Let's see. So now these are 3 of the 6. Did I say 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 6 Fs, and I have an F2 and an F3,
Okay.
and I have 3 Nickermats.
I've got one.
You got one what?
No, sorry. No, mine's not. Mine's a Nicomat.
Well, Nicomat, same thing. It's because the Nicomat comes from Japan, and
Yeah.
the Nikkor mat was the American version.
Okay. So the Nikkor and the
It's the
Nikkor
same.
are the same.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the same camera. It's just the nameplate that changed.
Okay.
Because I don't know why they didn't call it Nikkor
I
mat.
think it had something to do with branding.
I think so too. Yeah, it has something to do with that.
Nikkor wasn't going to sell in the States or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So it was, I love those cameras, and I'll tell you the truth. The Nikkor mat or Nikko mat
Yeah.
was made because the Nikon was the professional version, and the Nikkor mat or Nikko mat
Right.
was for the common person, and it was like half the price. But
okay.
after so many years,
Right.
many professional photographers found that the Nikkor mat was one of the strongest cameras they ever had,
Okay.
like the Nikon, for half the price.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's it's pretty big thing,
And the Nikon F was your first Nikon.
Nikon F was, yeah. Well, actually it was this one here. It was like this.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. Nikon FTN was my first, my first love. And it stayed with me still.
That was the one you had the longest.
Absolutely. Well, I had many of them. I had a chrome version, I had a black version, I had an FT head, I had an FTN head,
Okay.
and I had a prism head. And I had a waist level finder too.
And when did you start doing the weddings?
When did I start doing the wedding? I started doing the wedding with the FTN.
Yeah.
I was about 16 years old.
Okay.
And yeah, maybe 15, 16.
Wow.
I know that I did one wedding and I didn't have a license to drive my car.
No.
And it's true. And it's Peter's wedding. And I went. My dad says, "Okay, you can take your car anyway." Because you didn't want to follow me up and down to go to the houses and take the pictures.
Right.
So he says, "Okay, go. It was a Saturday morning anyway. No one's gonna bug you." So I was like 16 years old, going around with no license, or a car with 2 cameras, 2 Nikons in it,
And what were you shooting at the time?
Well, at the time it was a wedding, so we were shooting color.
Watercolor, yeah.
Yeah, color. If I remember right, it was ASA 100.
Okay.
And I always brought for weddings 10 36s.
Okay.
And sometimes I used them all, sometimes I didn't, sometimes
Right.
6, 7, depending on the wedding.
Okay.
So it was a lot of things. The only thing that was very important and that I learned the hard way was to make sure the film was well caught.
Right.
Okay. And the way you do that is you check if your spindle's turning when you advance.
When you advance.
Okay. Well, it did happen to be in the beginning that I did a birthday.
Yeah.
90th birthday of some family member, and the film was caught. It's a good thing I had 2 cameras, but the film was not caught because I had one camera with a 105 on it and one camera with a 35 on it.
Because there were a few zooms in that time.
And yeah, people at that time we said zooms are not lenses. They're
Okay.
like gadgets.
Right.
And it was like a teleconverter, a converter was like, you're ruining the quality of this beautiful lens,
Right.
But today things changed. The lenses got better. Zoom lenses got better.
Right.
And, I wouldn't say that today as much, but in my day, I had 5 lenses. I had a
Okay.
24, 35, a 50, a 105, and a 200.
Okay.
Okay. And the most used,
Right.
was the 105 and the 24. Yeah, I
Okay.
use the other ones too, but not as much as those 2 lenses.
Well, there's 4 years ago, you challenged me to using a 24, which normally I never use for more than just, architecture, landscape, and 24 when I was doing the weddings was for big groups. But I normally, specifically with people, I try to stay away. I try always to stay away from the 24. But I took your challenge and I had it on the camera for 3 months, and I have to admit I did enjoy seeing through the 24 millimeter.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But that also forced me at the same time to practice photographing using just the fixed focal length to,
I'd like them to understand the consequence.
what's the
Get
word I'm
in
looking
the
for?
shot.
To get my eye used to seeing through a 24, through a 35, through the 50,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
where I find that even today with the classes that I give, we tend to be lazy with our zooms.
Absolutely.
Rather than picking the zoom with the intention of the photography we want to do, we just adjust because we're too far close, we're too far back, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, on vacation, a zoom lens is perfect.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right? Like I said, I brought my 24 120, and 95% of the pictures, I would zoom in out depending on what I wanted to capture.
Right.
If I would have had only one lens or 2 lenses that, like in the olden days, I probably would have brought the 24 and the 105.
Okay.
But I would have had to bring 2 cameras
Of course. Of course.
because you don't want to start changing, when you're on
Exactly.
vacation and all this stuff here. So
Yeah.
you got to bring 2 cameras. And if I really wanted a 50 millimeter with it or something like that, I would have to bring 3 cameras, which I have right in front of me. Yeah, so I could have did it, but it gets heavy at my age,
Oh, of course.
Anyway.
Oh, believe me, even at my age,
Yeah,
with all the equipment that I was carrying around when I was doing weddings and events, and I mean, to this
absolutely.
day, I still don't know how I did it. I had close to 50, 60 pounds on my back for a good 2/3 of the day, at least.
For sure.
Well, maybe not
Sure.
2/3, but at least a third of the day.
And this is what happened. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's a big thing, and I think today the digital helps for that.
Okay.
The big thing about the digital is that naturally you don't have to change film. You see the image right away. If you like the exposure, you can adjust it faster than if you're on film.
Mhm.
But film is film.
Exactly.
Film is film.
Actually, when I did my Mascouche, the demonstration for the film development,
Yeah.
at the end of the development process, one of the gentlemen, one of the members there was very interested, and one of his questions was, hey, we got a Steve B013. Salut AJ. Hello, sir. I'm gonna actually really quick, I'm gonna send a link for the, where is it? I'm gonna send the, where is it? Here it is. Copy that link. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube chat for anybody who wants to join. Pour ceux qui veulent nous rejoindre ici sur pas YouTube, mais sur Zoom. If you want to pop into the Zoom call here, please, by all means, feel free. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
You were talking about.
Oh yeah, there was the member. The member asked me. He said, "Now that you've gone back, and I'm in the process of writing a little article on that for my Substack. how is it, with the, evidently you have to be more precise, not precise, but you have to be more accurate, and more intentional with film photography compared to digital photography today. Um, you know, um, how has it changed? And I tried to explain to him that usually that first, what would you say, 3 to 6 months, see?
Yeah.
After 3 to 6 months, you knew your light, you knew your, I mean, it also evidently depended on how
How often you
frequently,
photograph too. Yeah.
exactly how often you photographed. But I find that it's made me a better photographer going back to the old film practical ways, because now I'm more intentional, specifically at seeing my light, and not thinking as much about the exposure.
Absolutely, because it slows you down,
Yeah.
right? And in slowing you down, you realize that maybe I should look at the angle a little more. Maybe I should look at the light a little more. Maybe I should, and not only that, when you have film, you got 36 exposures or 24 exposures, depending on how you cut your film.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to waste them.
No, exactly.
You don't want to waste them. When you get on a digital, it doesn't matter if you take four shots of the same thing at different exposures. But on film, yeah.
Well, especially when
you
it
want
comes
to be as close as possible to the right exposure,
Definitely. Like when I'm shooting with a 4x5, it's, one shot is like $15.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
If I
Exactly.
miss
No,
that,
I
scrap that
agree.
shot, that's
You
$15
scrap it,
down the.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And you don't want to do that, really,
No.
So it does teach you a lot, it does teach you a lot. Personally, I think any serious digital photographer should have a film camera,
Yes.
just for the learning process, even if they don't,
I'll be honest with you. Since I'd say last November, I'm talking 2025.
Yeah.
Commercial photographers come to me and take a 1 hour refresher on film photography.
I believe it. I believe it, because really, that's the way to go,
And see, when did you start using medium format? You had Hasselblads with you, right?
Yeah, I had Hasselblads when I'd say probably 1976, 75, 76.
75, 70, and you the weddings, you said you started when you were about 15, so that would have been in the 50s.
No, and I started weddings in 1969.
69, okay.
68, 69.
Okay.
Around there.
What made you move to medium format from the 35?
Curiosity.
Oh.
Curiosity. But I never did a wedding with a 2.25. I did.
Oh, you didn't do the weddings with a 2.25?
No, I did studio shots with the 2.25.
Okay.
Studio shots. The weddings I always use 35.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was easy to carry around 235s. It wasn't as easy to carry as much. Plus, at the time, I didn't have a 220 back, so I only had a 120 back that was 12 pictures.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have used it as much for the weddings because, but in the studio, it's okay. You just change backs and click.
Okay, so you did, well, 35 millimeter. What were the largest prints you were printing?
Well, usually for weddings, although one or two, a couple of them made 16 by 20s.
Okay.
From the 35 millimeter.
But that 16 by 20 fits pretty good with a 35.
Yeah, no problem. And in fact, one of my cousins that I photographed their wedding in 1970, I got married in 74, they got married in 73.
Okay.
I photographed their weddings. She showed me that she still has the 16 by 20 on her wall.
No way.
Of their wedding, and they're married now 50 some years, 53 years. So, and it's still in pretty good condition. So,
nice.
It was a nice thing. So, I was happy.
And I know you very well, and I love your stories about the Kodachrome.
Yes.
When did you start with that?
The best. before I was born. Kodachrome is the best film that was ever made.
I know.
And they had two ASAs, 25 and 64.
Mike, and you did weddings with those two?
No, we're not in slides.
Okay.
Weddings was Kodacolor, but I used Kodachrome for anything else.
Really?
Yeah. And no, it was a super. I loved it's because it had those. Paul Simon says it very good in his song Kodachrome. You know, it has the colors, it's got the crispness, it's got everything.
Absolutely.
It's too bad that it's, well, I'm right now, Android, I bought some E6
Yeah.
to develop some slides. And
Right.
I have a few slide films that I didn't use yet, but I'm going to be using them soon. I want to see how close I can get it to
Okay.
look like Kodachrome.
Actually, I was listening to somebody on one of my podcasts that I listened to,
Yeah.
and apparently he went to ChatGPT and he
Okay.
asked ChatGPT,
Yeah.
can you make me a color profile for Kodachrome 64 for my, I'm going to try this while we are literally speaking, Sony A7 Mark III.
Doesn't that sound great? Let's listen to that.
Now, let's see what it says. Holy crap. Wait a minute. I gotta share this. So what it came up with
Yeah.
is, did it share? Yeah, it's sharing. There we go. So creative style settings. So pick neutral. Okay, so I'm gonna pick neutral. I gotta write this down.
Yeah.
Pick neutral. Contrast +2, saturation +1, sharpness +1. This gives you the Kodachrome contrast snap without going brittle. White balance temperature should be, set it to daylight or temperature 5400 Kelvin. Shifted, I forget what the A is. M is magenta. A is, I think, yellow.
I love it. See, they say it
+2
very well.
+1. Sorry?
They say it very well. Kodachrome, lean to warm, but not orange.
But not orange. Exactly. This keeps skin tones dignified and reds rich, because Kodachrome was very red rich, wasn't it?
Red rich, exactly. I used to go, it was a very simple thing. I used to go by the box.
Okay.
Fujichrome tended to be green.
Right.
The box was green. Ektachrome tended to be blue.
Okay.
The writing was in blue.
Yeah.
Kodachrome tended to be red.
Red.
The writing was red.
Okay.
So those were my main criteria.
Okay.
If I was shooting, because I used Fujichrome a couple of times too. If I was shooting Agfa was very contrasty.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a nice film.
Yeah.
Nice film, but it was contrasty.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
it was more, the colors were more neutral. So there was, the reds didn't stand out, the blues didn't stand out. You know what I mean? It was a neutral.
Right.
It was a nice film though. It was a nice film, but like I say, it was good for certain things and not good for other things.
Other things. Okay. All right. Okay.
But Kodachrome, you could use Kodachrome at night, you could use it in the day, Kodachrome, I don't know, it just had this magic about it.
Didn't it?
Hey Mac, how are you?
He's coming. Actually, I still haven't done it yet, but I have to do it. I have a, here we go. I don't know if it'll focus on it. Hold on.
Is that a Kodacolor X?
Kodacolor
Yeah.
X.
Yes. That's basically what I used for the weddings.
And apparently the process is called C22.
That's right. At the time it was C22, it wasn't C41. That's right.
It wasn't C41.
No, C22, exactly.
This
Yeah.
no, now apparently I did some
don't
research
need-
on
I
it,
don't-
and it can be there. Where'd you go?
I think it can be processed in C41 now.
No, it's
Big
got to be
Mark.
black and white now. There he is. Hey, Mark.
Mark.
We
Hey
got you
guys,
now.
sorry I'm late.
Hey,
No
hello.
worries. I've just been interviewing Uncle Bob here.
That's right. We've been discussing. Where you been all day?
Well, I went out with the guys.
I know,
Small
I saw
that.
week, c'est ça. And then I was out with my girlfriend, so I sort of missed your call to arms, like they say. And when I got back to my phone, well, I saw that it was so I ran downstairs.
Uh-huh.
So this is where I am now. So what was the
Fantastic.
subject today?
Well, so far
No.
we're talking about 6 Nikons that I
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that I
Well, you
have.
see, I'm not as bad. I only have one.
No, but this is old Nikons, like film Nikon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've just been asking Uncle Bob questions about the past
Yeah. Films, all kinds of
decades of
films. and things
film
like that.
photography.
Okay. And you were showing that Kodak has brought up because there was some news on Facebook saying that they're reprinting some type of film, but it's like it's that famous social media that you have to check 3 times to make sure everything is correct. So
Absolutely. But he was showing me a Kodacolor X. A Kodacolor X was like 1975.
okay.
What's the expiration on it, Andrew?
It's not on the cassette, but wait a minute. I'm gonna hold on. That's it.
Anyway, that's what I used to use to photograph weddings.
Hold on.
And the process wasn't a C41 at the time. It was a C22.
Away. Open. No, there's no expiry date on it, but and it's funny to say, but in the back in the day, there were only 20 exposures.
Yes, there was 20 and 36.
20 and 36. So there was
Yeah.
no 24.
Then, well, 24 started, I guess, in the end of the 70s or beginning of the 80s.
Okay.
And 36 always stayed. And there was a time when you could get 12 exposures too,
Color. Dash.
which was a nice film for something fast you wanted to do, you know?
So if I go back to what I was saying, the headline, I haven't gone through it. Eastman Kodak has started distributing Hector 100 and Tri-X films for the first time.
Hector 100.
The professional emulsions to come back to in-house distribution.
Okay.
So
sorry,
maybe
guys.
you guys know more
Back here.
what that means than me.
Away. Over this way.
Yeah, I keep seeing the friendly giant
There
this way, right
There we
down
go.
here.
These AI freaking robot heads. Just to come back to you, the Kodacolor X was between 63 and 74
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I used.
and was basically replaced. The C22 process was replaced by C41 in
Exactly.
the early 70s.
Exactly. I did both actually.
Yeah.
I don't remember the main difference, but I did both.
Then the film was superseded by Kodacolor 2, which is the Kodacolor we use today,
That's right.
early 1970s, which was a C41 process.
Absolutely.
Actually, I've talk on for Montreal asked me to do specifically a 2-hour talk on films, chemistry, and equipment needed for the darkroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing with your darkroom stuff there now?
I'm still testing out the enlarger heads.
Okay.
I haven't not posted. I haven't live streamed anything filter system.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And going through a bit of paper.
So right now, Mark has the best system then.
Right now, Mark, yeah, more or less, yeah.
Right now, Mark has the
Mind
best.
you,
Still working on
today I
it.
was
Still
banging all
working
over.
on it.
I was banging into the door in the bathroom because I'm using my bathroom as the
The
for
dark
my
room, yeah.
development.
Yeah.
So and my table is extremely low. It's one
Okay.
of those folding tables there you buy a Canadian Tire.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
at waist level, just kind of below the waist, so that the enlarger I got to bend down for it.
Okay.
I'm still working with the LPL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
What's
that
the
enlarger. I haven't
LPL?
tried any 6x6 yet. It's the mark, the make and the model of the of one of my
It's
enlargers over
enlarger.
here. Uncle had,
Okay.
I think he had it at school, one of those, right?
Yeah, an LPL, yeah.
Because you had the Miopta
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Something
remember.
I tried today.
Yeah.
Not just a first trial, didn't do anything major. I stuck my cellular phone in my enlarger. I just opened up the section where you put the negative
Yeah.
and closed it back on my phone. And on the board of the enlarger, the whiteboard of the enlarger, I got my full picture. So I'd have to take a picture, turn it into a negative, and from then on project it to a paper, and I could print directly there using my cellular phone.
That's cheating.
I know. And I was so proud because I thought of that. And now I'm just doing a research saying using the cellular in a enlarger, and it seems I'm not the first one to think about this. I'm all disappointed. I was gonna say, hey guys, I
just
invented a
invented
new
something.
technique.
Okay.
Well, I called Fab earlier and I told him, hey, I'm part of the gang. I invented something in the club for once, you know? And it's like, no, I didn't.
It's okay, but the thought is there. So that's what counts.
What gave me the idea originally was I saw a YouTube video of a gentleman removing the head of his enlarger, putting a camera with a micro, not a micro, yes,
Macro.
micro lens.
Michael, yeah.
And he was using that as a way to digitalize his negatives. So I was thinking, hey, if you can remove that, then why can't I just put something that would throw light?
Do that.
So that's what got me thinking, and then that's when I tried the cellular phone, and it seemed to be functioning. And now I'm starting to see there's at least 3 or 4 videos on that. So, like I said,
Well, what are you doing with I don't understand. What are you doing with the cell phone?
Okay, instead of putting your negative in the negative carrier in your larger section, okay?
Yeah.
I open it up, I slide my phone instead of the negative, I close down the enlarger clip to close down to make sure I don't lose light, and from then on it projects the picture onto the section down. So basically, if I would put paper there, I could use
So all you're doing is using the enlarger lens. You're not using the light from the enlarger.
Nope. It's the cellular that's giving you the light that you need.
The light, yeah, and
so
it's projecting
since it's
through.
it's a smaller light, I would believe if I'm going to do some tests that I'll probably put the timer a little longer. So basically, instead of maybe
And stay around F8.
Yeah, F8. And maybe I'd probably go for 20 seconds, maybe 20 seconds instead of 10 or 15, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
No, it's.
Sure.
Hey, whatever turns you on like this.
Whatever turns you on, man. Just don't
what?
Screw up your enlarger.
No. Like I said, I didn't close it and I didn't put too much weight. And even if I lost light,
Yeah.
it's just I was kind of curious to see, hey, you
Well,
know,
it's
like,
because your enlarged. The nice thing about your enlarger is I have one baffle.
yeah,
Okay, you have a baffle above the film plane and below the film plane.
yes,
The
sir.
one below the film plane is your focus,
Yeah,
while the one on the top allows you to use your multiple different carriers.
yes,
Because evidently, depending on what film you have, you need the cone of light to be bigger to be able to expose the larger film, like my 6x9 film,
yes,
right?
yeah,
That needs not only a larger tray, but it also needs more depth from the lamp to the film, so that the light is uniform all the way around,
okay,
and that not that I get any vignetting in the corners.
yeah.
What do you got there, T?
I was just speaking to one of my greatest models,
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Oh, the little one.
Emma, my granddaughter.
Hey, we.
She's my biggest model.
the one who wraps grandpa around her little finger.
That's the
That's
one.
the one. That's the one. That's the one.
Did you see my?
I told her to come and see us on YouTube now.
Oh, nice.
I told her.
Oh, so I got already 9 viewers. I'm gonna get another viewer. Fantastic.
Yeah, you might get another viewer. That's right. Yes.
So Mark, today I finally developed that one first roll of film on my Kodak Snapic A1.
Okay.
Which is, I'll show you which one it is. It's this one over here. Kodak Snapic A1. Hold on a sec. And people amaze me. Surtout this generation today. Okay, wait, the snap there. That's because I spelt it wrong. That doesn't help. People are writing reviews about this poor camera, and they're comparing it to film SLRs,
Okay.
which you can't do. You have to, if you're going to compare something, you have to compare it to another camera of equivalent quality. How come I can't get it from Kodak? I wanted it from Kodak. Hold on.
Is that the one I took a picture of you in black and white?
Oh, wait a minute. It's the one that I had at Beers and Cameras.
Bon, mais if you go le 1er février, the 1st of February, 9 o'clock, you have your
Yes, I
picture
saw.
with that camera.
I was
That's
sitting
the-
on the beach.
But we're gonna do that at the end of the month.
Sit on the beach? Okay.
No. We're gonna review the photos at the end of the month, because I have a shitload of photos that I got to upload to the and actually I got to do it this week. Well, here it comes.
It's a good thing. I'm gonna have to upload some of my stuff that I took.
From the
Yeah,
From the trip?
from the trip.
Before when? What's the next date? Is on 2 weeks? You said
It's in 2 weeks. It is exactly, hold
the
on.
Friday. The Friday.
The last Friday of the month.
Okay.
Where is it?
Last Friday of the month.
Google Realms of Narnia.
The 27th.
That's it.
Okay.
So it's not the Friday coming up, it's the Friday after.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, that's it. The Friday after. Where is film? Why is it giving me home? Camera films. No, I want. Hold on. Oh, is that an enlarger?
I'll
No.
tell you afternoon.
Where is it? There we go. Consumer.
Consumer distributing
Gotta be, wait a
doesn't
minute.
exist
Hold
anymore.
on. Where?
No.
I miss that store. I used to
Me
love
too. I used to love that
looking at the
store.
catalog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but the catalog that I miss is Sears catalog.
Uncle Bob.
Now we want this to be quand même
A family show, I get it. Okay.
exactly a family, you know what I mean?
I get it.
Filmmaker stories, no, I want camera.
But, you know,
films.
in my day, that was the thing.
Oh, écoute,
I'm not alone, I'm sure.
yeah, the articles were good too. So
Yes, they were very good. Yes. Yes. Well, you know, they did sell a few cameras. Eh?
yeah,
They did sell a few cameras. They sold, you know, Singlex, Ricoh Singlex, renamed Sears something, Sears, a Sears camera. So, you know.
okay. On Netflix, I took time to watch Bunny Yeager.
I didn't see that one yet.
Bunny Yeager, yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I
Bunny
never saw it.
Yeager, a lady photographer in the late 50s. She was a model
Mhm.
who became a photographer and sort of specialized in the pinups.
Oh,
The pinup girls, yeah.
She was
Yeah.
called the cutest photographer.
okay.
Okay, and she happened to work for Playboy.
Oh, wow.
So
That was my dream at the time.
yeah.
So here, this is the one I'm talking about.
Okay, so you had the black one, I believe.
I have the black one, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the one I see in my picture.
Okay, there we go. And the camera, let's see if I get a better picture of the camera itself. No, come on, something close up here. All right, really? Damn. There's no nice pictures. Hold on. I know where I'll get a nice picture of it. It's electronic. And I mean electronic in the sense that it has an electronic display. Evidently, it only has one shutter speed, 1/100th of a second.
Okay.
Okay.
And it has a there we go. Well, okay, Amazon, obviously. But this is the camera itself. This is your focus lever here. So you have zone focus. This is if I'm not mistaken, 8 inches to 5 feet and 5 feet to infinity. It sports a 25mm lens. Like I said, it's a fixed f9 at 1/100th of a second. So Kodak says to use a 100 or 200 in sunlight and shade, and a 400 inside with a flash, or the 400 with a cloudy sky, which I did, and there's a few shots I think that are finally do scan it. And as a matter of fact, I'm just off the cuff this week on the Camerosity Discord site. Somebody had asked the question about camera scanning film, whether it makes a difference if it's a full frame, an APS-C, APS-H, or to make the comparison with these rolls that I have here. And also has procured
We're losing you,
his
AJ.
own personal mini lab.
Yeah, Andrew, the sound comes and goes.
We've
No,
lost you for a few seconds there. So you
Hold
said
on.
someone asked you a question,
So yeah,
but we
hold
didn't
on.
get the answer because lag.
Okay, just a sec. Let me fix that. Okay, and actually,
Andrew, get a good computer.
I know it's due. This one here we can put down to normal. This one over here, we'll put this back up to high. There we go. So now you should. Okay, so Camerosity had asked the question.
Lost.
Still no.
No, when you say something like that, don't hear you.
Okay, hold on a sec. I'm gonna kill my Lightroom. That's
Don't
the
get
one that's
too
taking up too
excited.
much. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you hear
but
me now?
you still have a little lag. So give it a few seconds for it to catch up.
Okay. It could also be my son playing his game on the internet.
Oh, could be.
Oh, wait a minute. No, my Lightroom hasn't closed down yet. Hold on.
Dakota, go to bed.
Give it a sec. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to kill you. I'd prefer it close the catalog itself. How's it sounding now? I'm sounding more
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see
Yeah,
you're
you
up to speed.
Yeah,
sound
you seem
better?
better.
Okay. So the whole thing is that so somebody on the scanning negative films,
No good.
no good.
AJ, it's when you start moving your hands, you seem to maybe slow down the.
Let me kill the tracking. There we go. And what else have we got running here that we can kill?
See, now your voice goes with your mouth. Maybe the tracking is the thing that's screwing it up.
Oh, maybe. Ah, we got somebody else coming in. Ah, it's Milena. There we go.
Hi, Melina.
There she is.
Hi, Melina.
Hey, Bet. Oh, there we go. Lightroom's fit. Okay, finally, Lightroom closed.
You.
Milena,
Milena.
unmute your mic. There you go. Now we can
Sorry.
hear you.
Hi.
Hi, hi.
How you doing, Milena?
Good. I'm still
Good.
eating.
Still eating. You're still
Wow,
eating.
what-
Oh my
Are
God.
you at a wedding?
It's no, we're Italians, right? We eat late.
I know, I know. But, it's like an Italian wedding, yeah.
How
So
many
just a-
courses? 5 courses at least.
5 courses at least. Just a quick finish up is so he asked the question about the camera scanning film between a full frame, a APS-C, APS-H, and a 4/3. Now I have the equivalent resolution for the full frame and the APS-C, my Sony A7 III, which is 24 megapixel, Alpha 6500, which is also 24 megapixel, and the film scanned also at my photo lab in Brossard, because Theo, one of the hosts at Camerosity, has procured a mini lab for himself, which I don't know if he set it up yet, but it's the big piece of equipment that we have in the lab to scan photos and then send to the printer. His lab closed down and basically gave him it's a freaking computer with a real screen. Like it's not a little scanner like I have over here there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a video on the comparison of film scanning and flatbed scanning, just to give a better idea of the difference in resolution. I still advocate for the flatbed scanners, because of the limit of the sensors that we have today with the camera scanning.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Last
tell you.
question there.
Yeah.
After you're finished, Bob, go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I used to photograph my 120 negatives with
Yeah.
my camera. With a setup on my camera on a light table on a light box.
Yeah.
And then I saw the Epson V600.
Yeah.
And the results, and it impressed me. So I
Okay.
bought a V600. It's a little slower process than doing
Yes.
it by camera,
It is.
but the quality is better.
Yeah.
The quality is better.
I mean, I'm not saying that not to do the camera scanning. I mean, if speed is important, and you just want to get it, because you don't do any printing much with the actual printing, the camera scanning is great. Yes, it's faster. But if you want to do large print, and if you really want to, and not that you want to see the grain, but, and you know what? See that photo of Dad playing chess with Dakota.
Yeah.
I had finally developed it in the darkroom, at
Yeah.
Andre's place here in La Prairie,
Okay.
and compare it to the print. It looks so much better. There's a bit of I mean, it's a softer detail.
Yeah.
It's not as contrasted. It's not as crunchy as the print is. Like I'm talking about a digital print,
Yeah.
but it's such a much better, much nicer photo as a darkroom print versus a inkjet print.
Well, you know, sometimes, justement, when you scan, you got to watch not to add too much contrast,
Exactly.
you know, but at the same time, you don't want to not have enough contrast neither, you know.
Right.
Because sometimes black and white turns to gray, and
Yep.
and sometimes the demarcation aren't enough. They're not,
Exactly.
they don't come out enough.
No.
Whereas the contrast adds to it. And when you do it with an enlarger, you need a bit more dodging, a bit more burning, stuff like
Burning.
that, you know.
That's right.
Whereas when you do it on the computer, well, it's, you know, it's a program, so it's easier to do, you know.
For sure. Melina, what have you been up to
Yeah.
Eating.
besides eating?
Besides eating, I'm getting back into the film photography,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I'm trying out this film.
Phoenix, that's the Gen 2.
Yeah, exactly. What's the difference between the Gen 1 and the Gen 2?
The Gen 1, I don't think I've shot one yet. But the Gen 1 seems to have been extremely see, you used the Gen 2, the Gen 1.
The
It
Gen
was
1
blue,
I
wasn't
used,
it?
yeah, I personally didn't like it there.
It wasn't it purple?
Yeah, because the back of the film was purple. It wasn't the you know, the auburn like a normal color film is. So I found that I wasn't crazy about it. I wasn't crazy about it.
Like an expired Kodak film or something. I don't know. One of them turned magenta for me or something.
Yeah.
Which of the Phoenix?
No, it was like an expired Kodak, and it had like
Oh, yeah.
magenta tones.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that usually, yeah.
That normally happens with color film.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the Phoenix, it doesn't have the same backing, you know, the same acetone.
And I think they've
backing.
compensated it in this one here in the Gen 2.
Here they
It's
fixed
supposed to be
It might
slightly
be
bluer.
fixed. Yeah, it might be fixed because I think that was a big problem in the
Yeah.
Phoenix, the first Phoenix I tried.
Right.
You know,
You have like tips on the type of lighting to use for this, outside,
Right.
indoor, or like
And
with the ISO 200 especially, like
yeah, keep it at box speed for the first
Yeah.
couple of rolls to get used to it. Because color film doesn't push and pull like black and white does.
no,
okay.
And most labs will not push or pull your film if you did that. So you're going to end up just with a film that has been overexposed or underexposed. And that in
Okay.
itself changes the colors on color film.
Yeah.
Okay. If a lab doesn't do the push and pull because you took your, don't get it developed there. You need to absolutely have a lab that will change the temperatures in the machine to be able to develop it at 400.
Yeah.
Oh,
Black and
okay.
white is just an
Black
effective
and white,
time.
yeah, it's just a time or a temperature, one or two.
Exactly.
And
You know,
in the olden days, we have to use AccuFine to boost the film, but now today you don't have to do it as much.
no, exactly.
Yeah, and I also have another film. I don't know if it's from Ilford. I think it's a black and white film
Yeah.
that has C41 processing.
Yeah,
So
that
I'm
would
gonna
be
try
the
that one.
SP2.
Yes, yes.
SP2, yeah. I'm going to tell you straight out, if you scan it, okay, scan it in color.
Oh, okay.
And then actually, I do all of my black and white scanning. I do it in color first, and I convert it to black and white afterwards.
Oh,
Because as far as scanning in black and white, you don't have as many tones of gray as you have tones of color.
okay.
Okay.
But does the film shoot the negative? Is it a black and white negative or a color negative?
Oh, it's a color negative,
Oh, it's a color negative.
but it's just one tone. It's magenta,
Okay.
right? So it's
Yeah.
the emulsion itself is reddish instead
Yeah.
of being pure black and white.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Why would they? What's the benefit of having black and white with C41?
Well, the idea is that all labs develop C41. Not all labs develop black and white.
Okay, got it.
As a matter of fact, I believe it's only, well, I know that Fuji and Niritsu, or maybe Niritsu had a black and white processing mini lab, but Fujifilm didn't have one. It was only C41. So to be able to shoot the black and white and actually have it produced kind of the same day type thing, or within, you know, within a day or two, it's just easier to pass it through the C40
Yeah.
white out if the lab didn't do it. Like we send it, we have, no, actually two of our 5 stores develop the C41 and we send out the black and whites. That's why the black and white films can take up to 2 weeks with us.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. When the
Cool.
process, like you saw today, the process takes about, what, 40 minutes, I think it took me. Less,
Yeah.
less than
Yeah,
40.
yeah. To do a C41?
No, I did black and white.
Black and white. Yeah,
Yeah,
black
black
and
and
white. Even if you use the Cinestill D96, it's like 25 minutes. Everything's done.
Yeah, well, yeah, the monobath, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
the monobath, everything's done. You know.
I actually did. I had a customer come in for the monobath. See,
Yeah.
on Friday, and I talked to her about the Blazanol,
Yeah, yeah.
which is the Rodinol, and now she's gonna try the
Yeah,
her bottle. She was like over the moon.
yeah. We lost we lost a little bit of that, but it's okay.
Is my audio that bad? Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. Tonight it's like
You've got
that's it.
lag, AJ.
Yeah, a lot
Like,
of lag
it's
tonight, yeah.
it's very possible that my kids have gotten on the internet now.
And it's probably like that. So, hey AJ, fast question. Going
Yeah.
back to that small camera that you're testing.
Yeah.
Why would a photographer get that camera? What are the advantages of having it?
Well, no, the camera, that particular camera is literally to
We're losing you, AJ.
disposable cameras. It's still,
Yeah, we lost you. You're back, but it comes and goes.
hold on. Okay, so I mean, the purpose of that camera really is to have something better than the Instamatics and the disposable cameras that we're selling on the end dials in the camera shops, like, and in the pharmacies to begin with.
Yeah.
The camera is worth about $120 retail. So, you know, evidently it's not a camera that you would compare to a Nikon F3 or an FTN or you know, an Olympus OM4 or OM1 like mine. It's really to be an Instamatic. Okay. The advantage with this particular camera, and the reason why it's that much more, well, I mean, I think it's $30 or $40 more expensive than the H35 half frame, is literally because the lens is constructed of glass and is a 3-element lens. So technically it's supposed to be well, it's supposed to be an what is it called? An chromatic aberration free. So chromatic aberration free. And apparently I think it's supposed to fix a little bit of the what we call diffraction of light, which can make your focus seem soft, too soft. The big advantage is compared to an Instamatic, which is usually about minimum focus distance, I think, is between 1.5 feet and 2 feet. This one can it has a zone focus where you can focus within 8 inches to 5 feet and 5 feet to infinity.
Okay.
So
it's basically a travel camera, a good little travel camera. Something happens to it, gets stolen, gets damaged, well, you won't cry because
exactly. It runs on 2 AAA batteries. It has 4 modes for the flash. It has multiple exposures, so Milena will love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice little compact, something that I put on my belt, and I leave it on my belt as a backup. I walked out of the, you know, the store or something like that, or took off with the customer, and I left my film camera. I have that on me at all times.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably gonna check this out now.
We started getting them in January, And like I said, there's two. Well, there's two colors. One is an olive, I think, a very light olive green, and mine, which is a gray black.
Yeah, that specialty, yes, we think that matters.
And it's nice. It's compact. It's light. It's actually smaller than your H35,
Yeah, okay, I was
Milena.
about
Yeah,
to say.
it's thinner. It's shorter. Maybe I'd say maybe half an inch longer. But other than that, it's a great little camera. I've been loving using it.
Okay, yeah.
Now, like I said, I just got it.
I don't want to make you jealous.
Oh, here we go.
Here it is.
Uh,
I,
you know, I'm still looking on eBay for those.
I know.
I'm still looking on eBay for those.
I don't want to make you jealous.
Yeah, I know. But are you using it?
Yes, I use it. That's my you know, when I want to just fool around camera.
That's right. No, that's it. Exactly.
I am gonna have to say good night.
Yes, I think we're all coming down to that time of the night.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Very nice seeing everybody. I'll be back at the photo club this week, so we should be okay. I'll be back at the breakfast too on Wednesday. Put it to Wednesday this
Yes,
week.
he put it to Wednesday. Check everything out to make sure that you've got the coordinates.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
For the photo club, you have SPPQ, so I believe you have to
Right.
show up a little earlier than
Yeah,
than usual because we have to judge the club
yeah,
club pictures.
exactly. No problem.
Wait a minute. So Wednesday morning, you guys doing breakfast?
Yeah,
And Wednesday night is your meeting?
yeah. But usually it's Tuesday, but it's, I don't know, there's something special this week. I don't know.
Okay. Oh,
Probably
maybe I'll
got-
see if I
They
can't
got the
crash.
Mascouche Club has a photo shoot.
They have a photo shoot on Tuesday? Is that why they're not?
Yeah,
they're
that's
on
why it was
Wednesday?
moved over.
Okay,
I thought
okay.
Mascouche was on Sundays.
No, their club meetings are on Sundays,
Okay.
Yeah.
but they have a photo shoot which Fab is supposed to be with them
Okay.
on Tuesday morning. So that's why they exceptionally moved the meeting, the breakfast that they have once a week over by one day.
Yeah.
Ah,
But,
bon. Okay.
all
Well-
right. I say good night to y'all. To everybody.
Good night. Bonne nuit.
Take care.
Live tight,
We'll
and we'll
see
see
you
you
next
soon.
in 2 weeks. All right.
Problem. Take care.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
How you guys? So you guys, Mark,
Oh,
Milena's gone.
okay.
Hey, thank you for joining us. I
Hey, no
appreciate
problem.
it.
Sorry, bro. Like I said, since we did something, it's like the phone.
No
I
worries,
wasn't
don't worry
paying
about it.
attention to the phone and this and that. So
So
and I
now,
noticed
so this one's gonna be every third Sunday instead of Saturday.
okay. Can you put it on a calendar and sort of send it ahead of time or something like that? Because sometimes I tend to forget which day, or I know you moved it Friday, Saturday, and this and that. Me during the day, what I do is I opened up. I went to
It's
see
supposed to.
AJ's site and didn't talk about it, so that's why I didn't
Oh, okay.
say. We lost your sound.
Talking about the Facebook.
Yeah, the Facebook. If you can give yourself a warning or something like that, maybe you'll get a lot more people
Okay.
because of lack of preparedness or something like that.
Yeah.
Once in a while, if you give yourself maybe a warning, the next meeting will be at this date. Maybe
Okay.
you'll pick up a couple of people more, something like that.
I know.
T'as-tu une chance parce que tu avais parlé que tu avais scanné les films, mon film que tu avais fait? Tu avais
Yeah, they're
développé là,
scanned.
avec ma mère?
I just gotta put them together,
No
convert them
problem.
for you. I had a problem this week with my catalog. I had to reinstall my catalog because I'm kind of working between two computers now. I finally actually have a work computer that works.
Ah, okay.
So I'm but very soon, sir. I promise.
Non, mais gars, il n'y a pas de course
No.
AJRS. Tu
Écoute,
sais,
ça fait assez longtemps
moi-
que tu m'attends.
là, right now, I have that film that you developed that I'm supposed to start looking into to print.
Yeah.
And I have one in the camera, the F65. I have one, so I'm at maybe 8 of 24, a Kentmere Pan 200. So I lost your sound again.
Tell me what you think of it because I haven't tried that one yet.
Well, I did one film, but it was with the Olympus.
Yeah. The
And
200?
we had soft focus.
That was a 200 or 400?
That was a 200.
Oh, okay.
Well, remember when I went over and I bought my developer and I bought paper and
Yeah.
you told me, hey, Mark, try this film. It's one of the least expensive ones, so you can start
Right.
shooting and this and that.
Okay.
I bought 2 films then, so that's my second film now, and I'll compare it because I wanted to see the quality of the picture between the F65 and the OM10.
Okay.
So I wanted to see which one. The OM10 unfortunately is soft. I don't know if it
Okay.
has to do with the lens or the photographer. I assume more the photographer than the lens. May say when your eyesight's not that good anymore, you try to do your best. That's it. This is so it's like once I have my second film, I'll develop it and then I'll sit down, I'll do all my chemicals, and I'll start printing again for a series.
Right.
I still have the original chemicals in their containers of when you came over with the gang.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hesitating. Fab tells me dump it. So,
When did you come?
it's when we
Sorry, when
did
did
the
we go
printing.
over?
It was the printing party. So basically, if I remember well, it was January. Give me a second. I'm gonna go.
If it was in January, it should still be good.
Yeah, that you think so?
Yeah, yeah. Your stop bath, unless it turns pink or red,
My
magenta.
stop bath is vinegar.
Oh,
So
it's yours is vinegar. Okay, it doesn't have an indicator in it. But
yeah.
technically, if you can still smell the vinegar in it, it's still good.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a good trick.
The other thing is also the as far as the developer goes, you know what? Take one of your test strips out. Okay, not obviously in the dark. Expose the paper to just natural light.
Okay.
Within 2 minutes, it should start turning black.
Black.
Your developer's good. Okay.
Okay.
And the fix is a little harder because the fix.
The fix, I can just drop a film leader into it and see by how long it clears up. And
Oh yeah, because yeah, that's right. It's the same fix that we use for the film. That's right. And it should literally clarify within 2 to 3 minutes.
okay,
If that's the
so
case, then you're good to go.
yeah, I think it was the 5th or 4th of January.
Okay.
So no, the 7th of January that we did that at 6
Oh, you
o'clock.
should be still good. You should still be good.
Okay. So
That no, I wouldn't worry about that.
oh yeah. So you've started printing now?
I'm getting slowly into it because I want to get the there's all
Lost
kinds
the
of
sound.
negatives there's
Lo-
all kinds of negatives.
You're back again, but I lost the sound for 15 seconds.
I want to get back into it now. I'm trying to figure out my process for the filters.
Ah, okay.
And then once I get that done,
What do you mean by the process for your filters, of how to use them, or?
well, in the sense that which one is the neutral filter, and then what when you use the lower numbers versus the higher numbers, what it's
Okay.
touching, what's touching the highlights, what's touching the shadows. So I got a bit of work to do on that particularly.
Okay. You want to make yourself a sort of a contact sheet with the different gradings?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, because I've seen someone do that, and he refers to that. It's like basically his 0 till around 3.5 is for his highlights, and
Right.
above that is for your shadows.
Your shadows.
I had sent you something of a guy who on the printing messenger. Remember printing party messenger?
Right.
This guy made a contact sheet. He took a whole sheet,
Yeah.
and from then on did timing, and he used multiple filters on it. So basically, he just looks at one box and says, "That's the box I want." So he knows how much time for his filters and the different filters.
You sent me that?
Yeah, I'll just give me a second. I'll try to re-find it again.
Okay.
Printing party. Still looking for it. Details district for it's called detail test strips for split filter printing. Learn a new darkroom technique. It
Okay.
was posted the 29th 12/2025 at
Okay.
2013. Do you want me to repost it again?
Yeah.
Or
You posted it where? No, wait. You posted it in the Facebook?
no, not in the Facebook. It's remember our messenger that I used for a printing party?
Okay. Messenger, resend it.
Ok, so non, ça c'est répondre, excuse-moi. I'll have to retirer, transférer. Where the hell can save link, copy link address. Link copied. I'm gonna try to push probably directly onto you, period. Where are you? AJ? Paste.
Ah, I think I just got it.
Yeah. Except you won't have the picture of it, but just you'll have a hypertext.
Yeah.
Well, the
Got
other
it.
one on printing party, the you have the image of it. Did
Okay.
you listen to the post I made for you directly of a Thomas? I can't see his name. Thomas. The guy talks and he's talking about how we lost the art. What you're saying all the time. Basically, this guy supports what you're saying everything has to be better, clearer, this and that. But we're
Yeah.
losing the art. He goes, some of the best photographers make pictures that are noisy and that have a lot of grain and this and that, but the
Right.
message is there. So it's the one right above the technique for the split tone, the split filter.
Yep. I got, yep.
It lasts about 15 to 20 seconds, but I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. I'll look at it again.
Okay. And above that is the, remember we were talking for breakfast, a type of heating unit with, how do you say, flower pots? Remember I told you built flower pots one above the other underneath a candle, and it generates heat and it's safe. Well, you'll have it above. It's the third one above.
Okay.
A greenhouse heater, they say.
Okay. I'll take a look at it. Actually, Andre, I don't know what the hell. He had this box that the box, hang on, it zoomed out.
And when you zoomed out, I lost the sound.
Hold on. Microphone, here we go. That's that. Testing 1, 2, testing. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. It
Okay.
seems like every time you move too much, that's when it sort of freezes and I lose the sound.
Okay. The he had this box on his, let me fix this zoom. So you're too much onto my face now. Where is it? There we go. And then turn the tracking off. Thank you. So he has this box literally on his wall that the main water goes into, cold water.
Yeah.
He sets the temperature to literally 100th of a degree Celsius, and the water is always at that. So I haven't. I'm
Is
not
that a
sure
gas
if it's an
heater?
actual water heater
Yes.
with a coil, right?
Yes. It's gas. You need to have a gas.
No, this
gas
one is
line.
plugged into the wall. I think it was electric.
Oh wow, because I was
Yeah.
looking at it because I wanted to get rid of my hot water heater. Okay.
Okay.
So when I saw that originally, I go, hey, the hell with the hot water heater. I'm gonna remove a volume of space and install this gadget that's basically 2 feet by 6 inches thick.
Right.
Okay. And basically, when you need hot water, bang, it heats it instantly. So you want to shower and you want to shower for 4 hours, you're going to get hot water for 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's instantly hot water. But the only thing is, at the time I did my research, you could
Yeah.
only get the models that were made with gas propane.
Okay.
So you had to have a gas line because
Yeah.
that you always had a pilot. And the minute you opened up the hot water, basically a whole unit would light up and heat the coil instantly.
Really?
But if you're telling me it's electric, well, eventually I have to change my hot water heater because you know how insurance are. They force you to change every 10 years,
Right.
even if it's unjustified. But
Yes.
c'est ça. So I'll look into that because for me, underneath the steps, it would save me a lot of room. So I could have more storage space underneath the steps, which would clear up my downstairs.
But I don't know if you could use it for the like for regular hot water. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. The ones I
'Cause-
looked into, it was for the house.
Okay, no, the one I'm talking, this is a box, maybe, oh, I don't know, must have been 8 by 8.
Okay.
Okay, and you had a dial on it for the temperature. You had a couple of levers on it. You had evidently you had a cold out, and you had the tempered water.
Okay, but he uses it for what? Heating coffee?
No. He uses it to in the dark room for his sink.
Ah, okay. So basically it would be a heating unit for just a sink.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So that could be a hell of a fast way to do it. You just make a line cold water, you got your cold water, and
Yeah.
you just have that unit to heat up just a section of hot water, and that's it.
And it's precise, like I said, to 100th of a degree.
Ooh, wow.
So and literally when we weren't using the water, we literally turned the valve off where the hot water is, right? Or where the
Okay.
tempered water is. If we were just rinsing to clean, now I probably blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would use the cold water just for like washing, washing the trays or whatever. And the heated water, we just literally turn the heated. You give it 1, 2, 3, and the water's at temperature.
Oh, wow.
And there's no tank. There's no tank.
Yeah.
Specifically like when I'm doing my when I'm running the water there for the wash, not for the wash, but when I'm mixing my chemistry. Sorry, I'm at the process of. Okay. All right. So, sir, with it, I'll give you. I'm looking at my own screen. There we go. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening. Have a great week. Puis on s'en reparle.
Y'a pas de problème. Take care, my bro.
Take care, sir. Ciao.
Bye.
My lovelies, mes beautés, have a wonderful evening. And don't forget, shoot some freaking awesome photos. If you haven't followed me yet on Instagram, ampersand andrew.james.photography. I need 15 more people and I'll be able to do some live streaming directly on that feed, specifically for my film development for my darkroom sessions, and hopefully maybe I'll use it as the live streaming for some journaling and blogging on photography. Have a wonderful evening, all. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you soon.